more and more intense as time goes on.
Yeah. Okay, Archie, that's gonna be my seat, buddy boy.
I gotta find my
Okay,
list.
come sit on my lap. Come on, come on. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Come here.
Yeah, and then we can just honorably mention the other shows that we haven't really watched that much of.
Okay.
Okay. Are we starting?
Yep.
All right. Welcome to episode 7
Wow.
of the Better Half Hour. I'm so proud of us.
Look at us go.
Look at us go. I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Josh.
We have been married for 10 years. We have 4 kids, ages 8 and under. And this is us just chatting after they go to sleep.
Yep. And this week is a big week because it is our daughter's birthday. Well, kind of.
Yeah, she actually was born on Leap Day, February 29th. So she doesn't have a real birthday this year, but we pretend.
Yep. We usually go the February 28th, but I could see if there's if March 1st was a better day to do it, we could kind of shift to March 1st.
Yeah, if it was like a weekday versus weekend.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet.
There's a few benefits of a Leap Day birth date, and having a little bit of flexibility around the actual day you celebrate it could be one of those benefits.
It's true. She's turning 6, so she's not. She can't really wrap her brain around not having a birthday.
A calendar birthday.
So for all she knows, her birthday is on Saturday.
we mostly talk about it like that. One funny thing about having a leap day, which you'd think that in the 21st century, especially 20 years into the 21st century, we'd be a little bit better at. But the year after she was born, we were doing our taxes, and I don't want to say the tax software, but the software we would use for several years didn't have February 29th as an option.
Oh, yeah.
And I called our sister-in-law, who's a CPA. I'm like, hey, what should we? Well, first I actually put in a ticket with the software and was like, hey, what should I do? And I was kind of hoping that they would be like, oh, we'll fix that bug because it's an obvious, bug. But they were like, no, just put her birth date as February 28th. And so I called my sister-in-law, and she's like, no, do not do that. She's like, if you file it wrong with the IRS, then that's just going to cause a ton of issues and just open you up to more of a likelihood of an audit and just all of these things. So don't do that. So yeah, ended up having to switch tax software.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. I don't think I've run into that in any other.
I think that's the only time. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd think though on a tax software that they would have the date.
Yeah. It was like a name brand tax software, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Super weird.
Yeah. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. But
anyway.
It's a fun birthday. It was funny after we had her in the hospital, they had all these news channels come in to interview us. So I was like, I just gave birth a few hours ago, and I'm on the news talking about
did that ever get aired? Do we even know?
I have no idea.
I don't know
honestly. It was funny though, because some of the parents apparently were super mad about having their kid on a leap day. We thought it was cool, but I guess we were in the minority of thinking that was exciting.
Yeah, we were just like, oh, it's a fun birthday. But
yeah, I still think it's fun.
let us know in the comments. Is it a fun birthday to have a leap day birthday?
Yeah, we'll see how our daughter feels as she gets older.
Yeah, hopefully she likes it.
Yes, but it's been a busy week trying to plan her birthday party. She has a lot of friends, and the weather is usually so nice here in February, but this week her birthday is supposed to be 90 degrees, and we planned this party at the park, so I'm nervous.
And I think it's the hottest February 28th on record.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, gosh.
Well, at least tomorrow is supposed to be the hottest, and I think it's the 20th. So anyway, either way, it's this week it's the hottest. I think it is some of the hottest days on record for this week.
This makes me feel really bad. We have all these people coming to our park, and it's gonna be really.
They
hot.
know what they're getting into.
They do.
It's 10 a.m. to 11 or 10
We're
a.m. to
inviting
noon,
everyone.
and it's just at a park. And yeah, I guess this will be out before the party. So if you hear about this, come on.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. At least it's in the morning.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll survive.
Yeah,
Couple
we
hours.
will.
Got
Look,
ice cream.
look, people are fine.
Yeah.
They'll
We're
be fine.
Arizonans.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah, I think that, kids' birthday parties are interesting because I feel like, and this is, if you know us and you're listening to us, I'm not referring to any one specific party we've been to, but I feel like it's a fine line between a kid's party being too long and too short.
Oh yeah.
It's
That's
tough.
true.
Yeah.
That is true. Where like 2 hours goes by super quick, but 3 hours is like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I feel like 2 hours you really have to. It's like if you have some activities, you have to like move the kids quickly through the activities, do the cake. Some people do presents, some people don't do presents. We usually do presents, but it's like you have to do kind of
Move it along.
move it along.
Mm-hmm.
But then 3 hours, I feel like the kids start to at these ages, the kids start to get a little like whiny around that time. Like 3 hours of doing one activity for kids is a long time.
It's a long time, especially if like people wait to do cake and stuff till the end of the party. That's rough.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm good with people just coming and going for as long as they want to be there, you know. But our kids don't want to leave until we've done cake and presents, and so like it's hard if you get there at the beginning, and then I don't know.
And something about me is I like I'm gonna say OCD. I don't think I actually have OCD or like anxiety about this, but I do get pretty anxious being late to things, even like small things like birthday parties. Like I feel like if something is starting, like I really want to be on time, and I'm trying to be more chill about things that aren't super important, like birthday parties. But yeah, it's just like one of those things where like I just something about me. So I feel like I get us there really on time, and then our kids like really want to
Stay for the whole thing.
until at least ice cream, until at least the cake and stuff. So,
Yeah.
and the presents too. They really like the presents.
So when we plan it, we try to do the cake and presents like in the middle, so people can leave if they want to.
Yeah. And again, like if you don't do your birthday, if somebody's listening to us and
We're not offended.
yeah. So
You're doing
and
great.
hopefully I'm not trying to offend anyone that does birthday parties differently, but yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's also funny this week, like she planned like a unicorn birthday party, but she keeps changing her mind every day. She's like, wait, actually I wanted a dinosaur party. Wait, actually I want to do it at this park. Like, girl, we already told everybody our invitations are out.
And meanwhile, I've been 3D printing 40 little unicorns
Yeah.
as party favors. Oh gosh.
And we already had to change the park location because we didn't book it fast enough. Anyway, kids' birthday parties are a lot.
They are.
It's like you want to keep it simple. You want to think like, oh, no big deal. We'll just get together with friends, but it always ends up being a lot.
Yeah. Yep.
It's always worth it. It's always fun, but
Yeah.
it's a lot.
All right. All right. Well, we have kind of a fun activity. We are going to go through some of the most popular. This is just the list that we created, but some popular toddler TV shows. So this is generally thinking like ages 3 and under,
Yeah.
like just
Yeah,
the
like 2 to 3.
2, 3, and with some older ones like Bluey's in there, of course, and like older kids like Bluey too. But
Yeah.
but they're not. We're not doing like Pokemon or like young or like adolescent shows.
Yeah.
These are shows for like
Little kids.
little kids. Maybe
Mhm.
if this one does well, we'll do more of the
Some of the older ones.
some of the older.
Yeah.
But-
Our older kids are starting to get into different shows, but we're not super experienced on those ones yet.
Yeah. So we'll do these. So okay, you have the list.
All right.
And so we're going to use the ranking, the kind of internet tier list. So S is like top tier, just like the best untouchable tier, and then A, B, C, D. So S tier is just like that's the best ever, and then A is like really good, and then B is fine, just kind of.
Is D like bad? Like
Yeah.
Okay.
D is like don't ever watch this.
Okay. All right.
And then I guess we'll have like a not watch section as well.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We're gonna start with Blippi.
Blippi's okay. I'm gonna go with B for Blippi.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
It's respectable. Like he does a good job. You know, kids love it. Like he knows what they like.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. And he has a lot of he does fun things. He's grown the brand in a unique way. You know, I think he's been a good business person about it, you know. And I do appreciate that he goes to kind of smaller places too. Like he doesn't just go to like the huge event places. Like he's gone to like some places by our house.
Yeah, I bet he helps small businesses.
yeah. And the
Good
kids love it.
model.
But man, is it obnoxious.
Oh boy, we've listened to the Garbage Truck song so many times.
So many times. Our 2-year-old son wakes up singing "Garbage Truck," just like that's how he wakes up singing it. And oh man, I think in order to be above a B, you have to be like somewhat enjoyable to adults. and
Yeah.
and Blippi is not enjoyable at
Yeah,
all.
that
Like
is true.
like negative
There's
enjoyment.
nothing in it for us.
Maybe not has to be enjoyable, but it can't be like hatred. Or like not I don't again like not hatred, but
Yeah.
it can't be something that you dread turning on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if Blippi's at the point. Like, there's some other shows on YouTube that he'll watch that I'm like, ooh, I cannot listen to that song. Like, just physically, like, we gotta turn this off right now.
Okay.
I'm not there with Blippi, so.
Okay. Maybe I'm a little bit too hardcore on that. I'm just I think above B as there has to be some enjoyment that I get out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
You're not
and
jamming along.
Blippi, I think I'm like neutral. Like
Yeah.
I don't hate that it's on, but like I also
You're not
would rather not have it on.
Yes, yeah.
And
That's
some
true.
things like some others that we'll talk about, I'm like, oh, that's like touching, or like some episodes like, oh, I like that. You know,
Mhm.
Louis is an easy S tier, just straight away. Best kids TV show currently being made, I think easily.
Yeah, I
And
don't think you could top it.
in the running for one of the best of all time. You know,
It's so good.
it's wonderful.
Like the writing, the music. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm just blown away by it all the time.
Yeah, it's so fantastic. And the amount of times that I've just like left it on just because I'm enjoying watching it, or like other adults, like when we're, you know, at grandma's house and like adults will just keep watching it after the kids are all in a different room playing or have lost interest. Adults will just keep watching it because it's just fantastic. And the internet doesn't need me to say that Bluey's the best show ever, but
Everyone knows.
it is the best show ever.
It's when our kids ask to watch Bluey, it's like, yes, let's all sit down and watch Bluey together.
Yeah.
And the sign episode, man, got us.
Well, we were moving during the sign episode.
We were. It was rough actually because our kids were just like they want to take out our for sale sign. It was
We
sad.
literally had a for sale sign. Like when that episode launched, we had the for sale sign in our yard.
It was really sad.
Yeah.
But we recovered. We're all good now. We've actually I don't know. I still can't watch that episode without crying, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Bluey's the winner. Easy.
Easy.
All right, Daniel Tiger.
So that's another one where I was thinking like I like it being on, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it teaches me good lessons about how to be a better parent. And so I think I'm going to go, oh man, do we have two S tiers in a row? I think Daniel Tiger might be another close to S tier for me. I really like it.
I think it's hard to put it up there with Bluey. Like it's not that level good, but I think I'd say A.
A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I wouldn't say there's a lot wrong with it, but it's not.
But it's also, I think, slightly geared towards younger kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Bluey works
a
little
for
bit
a little
older
too,
kids.
and adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But Daniel Tiger's really good. Like, yeah, the music's not obnoxious. Teaches good lessons.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see.
You get happy when your kids ask to watch it because it's positive and not annoying.
Okay. We'll see what else is on here, but that's kind of another S tier for me.
All right. Puff and Rock. We're starting with the good
Man,
ones.
yeah, you put all the good ones up front because the Puff and Rock, I love Puff and Rock. I think that might be a little bit less well known.
I don't know.
Pretty big.
We didn't find it till like last year.
Oh, maybe
Maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really good for those of you that don't know. It's
Netflix, I think.
Yeah, Netflix, and it's about puffins on a rock just off the coast of
Like Irish.
Ireland.
Yeah.
And it's just again one of those like really kind of chill shows. It doesn't have a lot of obnoxious cuts and poppy colors and stuff like that. And so I think I'm gonna go solid A tier on that.
Yeah, I'd go with A for Puff and Rock too. It's not too stimulating. I really like the music. I haven't honestly paid that much attention to the storylines, but
Yeah.
it's another one that I'm happy when the kids want to watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. To be honest, we haven't watched this one that much.
Yeah, you go first on this one.
We don't watch it that much because I don't love it. It's pretty annoying to me. It's really loud and just I don't know, so colorful, so fast paced. Our kids never have really loved Mickey. Like I feel like we might offend people with this. A lot of people love Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. So I'm sorry, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse lovers. It's just not for us.
I'm going C tier for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were ranking. Yeah, I'd go C too. Like it's not the worst.
Yeah.
And our kids just haven't really loved it. Like, we have tried. We've showed it to them, but none of them have been into it.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with. I don't
Yeah.
push it because I don't love it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mickey.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Thanks. All right. I don't know if you've watched that much of this one, but Trash Truck.
I've only seen a few episodes of it. I feel like our youngest is really into this one, and for the last couple of weeks, I've liked what I've seen more than I thought I would. Yeah. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, we just recently started watching it with our 2-year-old because he likes garbage trucks. But we haven't watched a ton of it. That's the thing. I wish he was more into this one because it's really cute. I think the animation's cute and it seems like the stories are good and it's just little short, cute stories. But yeah, he hasn't loved it as much as I wish he did. But I'd probably give it like a B.
A B?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Maybe A,
From what
I
I've
don't
seen,
know.
a B. Yeah, I was thinking from the way you were talking, you're going to go for A tier, but
I've heard really good things. We just haven't been into it as much.
your kids, yeah. Sorry, because you kind of have to put how much kids like it. Because if just adults like it, then is it a really good kids show?
Yeah,
So
it's true.
I don't know. We'll see.
But
We'll see
other
how,
people's kids like it. So
yeah, we'll see how if any of our kids end up liking it.
All right. Coco Melon.
I'm going C tier. I'll be generous. Look, for as annoying as it is, it could be worse. That's where it is with Coco Melon. It could be worse.
Yes, that's true. It's not the worst. But I think some people think it is the worst. Like, there's strong opinions about Coco Melon floating around.
Yeah, I feel like some people think it's like brainwashing kids.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Yeah. I see so much of like Coco Melon is designed to just like retain their attention with its like bright colors and fast transitions and everything. And like, of course, like that's like what most kids shows do. I personally think Mickey Mouse Clubhouse does that just as much as Coco Melon, but Mickey Mouse Clubhouse doesn't get that kind of negative feedback.
It's interesting. I feel like, look, you need to parent your kids, and we're saying that as parents that have let our kids watch all of these.
Yeah.
But like, if your kid is susceptible to being sucked into Coco Melon, then it's not really Coco Melon's fault at that point. I mean, it kind of is. Like, you know, at some level, I think that they have some responsibility, but also like just you kind of have to also be aware of that.
Yeah, like obviously they're trying to make a show that your kids like to watch. Like,
yeah, but I think you can say, look, like one show being a show that is enjoyable for kids is one thing, but a show that is purposefully trying to like spike kids' dopamine and like get them addicted to it. Obviously, if that's their intention for making it, then that's kind of nefarious. But
yeah, and there's like, I think any parent can notice the difference on like the effect that different shows have on your kids, and when you turn them off, and like the adjustment they have back to regular life is like, oh, you know, with certain shows, and so.
But then I just can't get that mad at nursery rhymes set to colorful, fun animation.
Yeah, I don't think the intent is bad. Our daughter was really into Coco Melon. She's the only one of them that really has been. And she learned a lot of cute songs and learned how to talk really well from it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to be super negative for her. So
yeah, that's
our experience. But I don't really love it. Like,
yeah, you can do without it.
Yes, I'd give it, maybe a C.
Okay, nice.
It's not the worst, but not our favorite. All right, Blue's Clues.
Like the newer one or the older one? I guess newer one.
They're kind of similar.
I'll go with B tier for it. I remember loving it as a kid. I remember I would watch it all the time as a kid.
Yeah.
When I was like 4.
I never watched it that much, but then Taryn started watching it like a few months ago. He stopped. It was like a couple weeks that he liked it. But I was like, oh, this is a cute show. Yeah.
I think I'll go with B tier for it.
Yeah, I'd go with B too. Yeah. Sorry, we're not disagreeing very much on this. We need some more
all right.
excitement here.
I can be disagreeable.
All right. Yeah, Blue's Clues is a good one. Maybe this one will give us a little more. Right. Danny, go.
I like Danny Go.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going B tier for maybe B tier for Danny Go.
All right.
What are you gonna go for it?
Yeah, maybe between B and C.
I like it more than you do for sure.
I don't know, C+.
I think it's good for kids to get up and dance and move, and like, it's engaging for kids. And the songs aren't terrible, like they're kind of like a step above Blippi songs, I
Yeah,
think.
that's true. And kind of catchy.
Yeah.
Sometimes not in a good way, but they're very catchy.
Yeah.
I fall asleep thinking of Danny Go songs.
There's like some weirdness to it.
It's
Like
a
I
little
can't,
weird.
it's just kind of, sometimes you're like, was I just tripping? Did I really see that?
It's the bear
The
head
bear
and the
head.
candy canes. I don't know.
Like there's some weirdness to it, but again, I don't think I think it's fun. Like I wish that our other kids were into Danny Go, and Terrence kind of been into it, but yeah.
Yeah, he was into it for a little while. But the thing is, yes, I love the idea of like you're getting up, you're moving with the songs, but like after a little while, he just wanted to watch the songs and not really move.
But then they'll like all just randomly start doing it though. Like all the kids,
Yeah.
like if it's on, then eventually all the kids are gonna stand up and start doing it.
Yeah, and it's cute that they'll do it together, even though they're different ages. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll move my ranking.
I think it's really good for what it is.
Yeah.
It's just also like it's hard for me to put it. There's no emotion behind it, so it's hard for me to put it up with like Daniel Tiger. But it's not trying to be emotional, so
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to compare. That's true. I think. Oh, I had another thought on Danny Go. Now I can't remember it.
All right, you just
I don't know.
got the song playing in your head.
I guess so. I don't know. He hasn't been as into it anymore. Oh, that was my other thought. Was just, I think, as much as it's obnoxious and everything, not super obnoxious, but I think he needs a little more songs because I feel like we did the same ones like
Over
so
and over.
many
Yeah.
times.
So if we tried introducing him to some more Danny Go songs, he might like them.
Yeah, well, I think we went through all
Oh,
of
we
them.
went through all of them.
So I think Danny Go's got to keep it coming.
Come on, pull the Blippy. Have a different Danny in there.
I know. All right. This is our last like toddler show that we are pretty familiar with is Peppa Pig.
Oh man, Peppa Pig is hard. Ah, because kids love it so much, and like that, it doesn't kill me. But I also like don't think that there's a lot of good things in it necessarily. It's kind of just.
I feel like there's an occasional like parent joke,
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's kind of witty,
It's kind of funny.
you
Yeah,
but doesn't.
but very occasionally.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with. Man,
Yeah, that's hard to rank.
I think B tier.
Yeah, I think yeah. Yeah, like it's well done.
Yeah,
There's plenty to watch.
there's
Could
plenty to watch,
watch it forever.
and I can see why people will love it. I feel like when I was watching it more, I liked it more.
Yeah.
But because we haven't had it on in a long time, and now I'm just like, there's like looking back on it, I don't love it.
Yeah, Liam and Afton were really into it, and Taryn, I don't know if he's really watched it that much, but I remember talking to somebody about it, and they were like, I cannot stand Peppa Pig. Like the snorting, it's just so annoying. And I hadn't really thought of that. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh, these British voices like don't bother me. Like they're not annoying to listen to. And then after they mentioned the snorting, then like I started noticing that. It made it worse.
The funny thing was when like our kids they did the classic of like talking with the British accent for some words, or saying like sea instead of
like
ocean.
we're going to the seaside.
Yeah.
That was cute. Mm-hmm. But,
All right.
yeah, Peppa's fine. We liked it when they were into it. All right. Shows that we like haven't really watched that much of because for whatever reason, like Miss Rachel, I know that's a huge popular one. None of our kids have gotten into it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel about it. Seems good. She seems like a good person, and it seems like a cute show. But yeah, haven't really watched that much. Sesame Street, I've tried. I loved Sesame Street growing up, but I don't know. Our kids like Elmo.
Taryn likes Elmo. Or Nolan likes it. Yeah, Taryn likes Elmo. Nolan.
Yeah, he likes Elmo books.
Yeah.
And sometimes he'll watch a little Elmo. Octonauts, we haven't watched that much of that. I was going through like Reddit posts of shows that kids like. Wildcats, we heard such good things. Our kids love nature and animals, but like
they
didn't get into it. I was kind of bummed. Little Bear sounds like a good like
I haven't even heard
low
that one.
stimulation. I think it's based on books. And Franklin, also that's the turtle based on. I'm pretty sure that's started with books too, and haven't gone into that. Our 2-year-old who loves trains won't watch Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't know. He just wants to watch people playing with train toys.
And actual trains.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, like watching just actual videos of trains. But he doesn't want to watch Thomas or Chuggington. I don't know. um and then I don't know if we need another episode for like I was realizing as I was putting this list together, there's like very specific like 3-year-old shows.
like PJ Masks
Yeah.
and
Spidey and his
Spidey
Amazing
and Friends.
Friends,
Yeah.
Super Kitties, Puppy Dog Pals, Paw Patrol. Like those are like
I think that those are, yeah, we can do another list.
solid age 3.
Age 3. Yeah. We can do another list for those.
Yeah. And then yeah, our older kids, I guess that's a different category too. But
yeah.
I don't know. Could we make a whole episode on those ones? Maybe we'll combine
We'll
them.
see. Yeah.
And then I was thinking movies too.
Kids movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want our kids to watch more movies and better movies, but it's like it's hard for them when there's so many shows and their attention spans are short.
Here's the thing. I feel like for both of us, you know, like our parents would buy the Disney movies and then that's like what would be on. Like, and we probably didn't sit down and watch it through as much as we remember doing. It was probably just like kind of always on.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so.
And
just
so
put the VHS in and then just see parts of it as the day goes, rewind, restart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I think for me, whenever I start a movie, I'm like, for me, I just want to sit down and watch it, you know, and like, and maybe we just have to let that go and let the kids kind of have it be on in place of the other shows that we've been talking about. Just have the kind of classic Disney movies on or pick some fun Disney.
I know. I can't get them into the old Disney movies that we loved. I'm sad about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. They sure like K-pop Demon Hunters.
They were really into that. We had to stop watching it because they were too into K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, man.
All right. Well, can I talk about a show I'm into?
Yes.
And that I've gotten you into through sheer perseverance. But this week, Survivor season 50 started, and I am a big Survivor fan. I started watching season 2. I was too little for season 1, but then I felt like such a big kid being able to watch season 2.
How old were you?
Let's see. It started in 2001, I think. So I think I was like 9.
Okay.
I started watching it.
All right. So it's about Liam's age.
Yeah. And man, I just love it. Like we started watching season 50 last night. It came out last night, but super long episode. So we only made it like halfway through, and we're going to go watch the rest of it after this. But I was like I'm not like a big crier, but I was like starting to tear up, like watching like all these like people for the last like 25 years that I've, you know, like watched throughout multiple seasons, and they've like grown, you know, they're older now. I'm older now. Like Jeff, the host, is older now. A lot of them have gotten married and had families together. Like, it's crazy.
You've seen the whole thing. It's so cool.
I missed a few seasons. But I've seen pretty much all of it, and it's, I don't know, like it gets happy. And for people that like don't watch Survivor, like, what are you talking about, this like weird reality show from like 20 years ago or whatever. But like for people that have stayed fans, like it's done such a good job at like innovating itself without losing its core. And it really is a good kind of like every season is like a new sociological experiment of being able to see how these people interact. It's had very emotional moments. It's dealt with like very heavy themes, and it stayed real. Like I've talked to a few people that have been on it and watched a ton of interviews of people, and like people, you know, like the show stopped focusing as much on like the survival aspect because there's more shows that do a better job of focusing on actually like surviving in the wilderness and stuff. And so like the show's kind of pivoted to more focusing on gameplay and strategy and stuff. But like people get injured and like they get infections. And last season somebody had to go home because they were bit by a snake while they were walking on the beach. And like,
that's crazy.
Like, you know, like it's people are dehydrated all the time. And anyway, it's pretty wild. But there's my gushing about the show that I love.
I feel bad looking back because when we first got married, like I had not seen any Survivor. I also just like barely watched TV ever. And then my dad, as like he was the president of this wilderness therapy program for so long. And So I like expected to be more about the survival aspect of it. And so when we first started watching it, I was like, what is like, I didn't really understand like the competition and like
Yeah.
the gameplay of it. And it took me a few years to get into it. And now I so am. But I
Yeah.
feel bad now looking back that I was like, oh, I don't want to watch Survivor. But
Yeah.
now I'm a Survivor
You did
fan.
it for me. You did it for me. And I appreciate that. But, yeah. And I think it was the right call to not focus as much on the survival, because that just like 50 seasons of that can get old. You know what I mean? Especially since they started doing it in the same place they've been doing in Fiji for the last, I don't know, like 15 or 20 years. They've done it in Fiji for a long time. And, and so like when you stop kind of switching locations around and stuff, I think it was the right call to ultimately not focus as much on the survival aspect. And they still do, like they still have to make the fire and they still have to like build everything, but it's more on based on strategy and the relationships and the not the relationships in terms of like romantic relationships, but like the interpersonal. How do you deal with these like stressful relationships while under stress, while only having eaten half a cup of rice, that day? And
It
it's
is
pretty,
crazy because
yeah.
you'd think it would get monotonous, but every season there's like different surprises that happen that's like, I don't know. You're like, whoa, this is
It
so
doesn't,
unique.
yeah. And it also doesn't feel like too overproduced. Like we'll also watch like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette and some of
Oh,
these
yeah.
other like dating shows, and you can just tell that the producers are like trying to gin up as much drama as possible. I remember I was interviewing for like a college project. One of the professors um, had gone on Survivor, and so we were talking to them. They were saying how they're not allowed to talk to the camera crew at all on the show. And she was like chopping some wood, and a piece of wood flew off and hit the camera person and like gashed his like eyebrow. So there's like blood running down his face. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." And like started talking to him. And he was like mad at her because like now they couldn't use the shot or whatever. And she like, they're not supposed to interact. And so, I mean, like they do a pretty good job of, not overproducing, trying to get too involved in the game and just letting the players play, from everything I've heard. And again, like this is 50 seasons. Again, they also said that there's like a lawyer that's like on the island there. It's like, if there's any questions about any of the challenges, they like make sure that everything goes, super fairly and by the book and everything. So anyway,
Yeah, that's pretty cool to
yeah,
know that
yeah,
yeah,
they're intense about
what
it.
you see is pretty much what's happening.
Yeah. And again, I think if you last 50 seasons, then you kind of have to be like, word would get out. What did they say? There's been like 500 contestants on it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
550 or something.
All people want to come back.
Yeah. And people come back and like, no, anyway, I haven't seen anybody that's like saying that it's fake or really making a big deal or anything about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
Have they ever had twins?
I don't think so.
I think Josh and his twin brother should go on.
Yeah.
It would
say
be,
that.
It would be so
you want me to leave for 30 days?
Maybe like in a few years when we don't have a baby.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe when all of our kids are in school, I'll apply for it if
Yes,
they're still doing it.
That'd be so fun.
And let me just put this out there. Jeff Probst is the best. He's the best host
He's
of
so
any
good.
show. He's amazing. He like pulls out these articulate answers from these players. He knows when to step back. He knows when to step into the situation. He's done an amazing job. The show would not be what it is without him. Anyway, sorry, I've got so much about Survivor. I know, stop. Guys, just if you haven't, it's like a hard sell because it is cheesy and it is like a lot to get into, but it's worth it. I think. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. I think if you haven't watched it before, maybe season 50 would be a fun,
See, you probably
fun
wouldn't,
reason to do it.
again, like there's a lot of returning players, so there's probably
Yeah.
it might be kind of tough. But again, like I think that they're gonna make it a good season because all of
Yeah.
these players are really fun, entertaining people to watch. So
And I imagine they'll do a lot of flashbacks of what happened in
Yeah.
previous seasons and stuff.
and maybe you'll want to go back and watch the season with X player on it after. If you have a favorite player, you can go watch their season.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Yeah.
We're going to watch it right after this,
Yep.
actually. Well, I'm glad we got this episode in because it's been a crazy, crazy week, but
Yeah.
committed.
All right.
Doing this every week.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for talking through. Let us know what you would rate as your best kid, like under 3 TV show. Let us, maybe if this video gets big, this comment section could be a resource for people to go to.
There we go.
For the best kids TV shows.
Yep.
All right.
Have a good week.
Good job.
How long was that?
I don't know.
Probably just right.
Probably.